Let's take a trip. Let's get outside the busyness of downtown DC and venture towards a more nature environment of our very own Rock Creek Park. A park where beautiful scenery such as this, and filled with trees and creeks, are filled with signs such as these, public health warnings, and pollution discharge points. Why is this the case? Why is one of the national parks in our very own DC so polluted? Rock Creek Park is filled with sites such as this, discharge points and pipes that release wastewater during combined sewer overflow in a major storm. This graphic shows the location of all 30 points within the park's boundaries. These four in particular have the highest discharge outputs, totaling 51 million gallons of overflow per year.
So this water that's coming in from Montgomery County is merging with other surface water here within the district. And all of these small creeks that are feeding Rock Creek are receiving storm drain water from the neighborhoods surrounding those smaller creeks, and then eventually finding its way to the Potomac River. There's great opportunity for many different pollutants to be carried in this water. Everything from herbicides, insecticides, fertilizers, oil and various lubricants and things that are in vehicles when there are accidents out on the roads, as well as solid material such as trash, waterborne material. It can float in water or get dissolved in water. It can be carried by water through the creek into the park. More and more holding ponds are being created in places where development is happening, so that instead of the storm water in these newly developed areas being sent to one of the tributaries of Rock Creek, they go into a holding pond. It's literally a pond where the storm drain goes and it sits and it waits. And it eventually seeps into the ground and gets evaporated back up into the atmosphere. So that is a great device.
From an engineering perspective, one of the most definitive ways to fix this problem is to completely overhaul the city's sewer system. Unfortunately, in order to do this, it would require massive amounts of funding that the city does not have, and thousands of hours of manpower to overhaul the system. One of the best ways to remedy this solution from a design perspective going forward is to incorporate sustainable projects in city development. For example, using more permeable space to prevent runoff into sewers. This will help reduce the stress placed on the combined sewer system and reduce overflows in a year. On a community level, greater education surrounding pollution control and safer landscape practices will help decrease pollutant and fertilizer levels entering the water system in a rainstorm. Of course, doing this will not be easy. It will incorporate a lot of aspects of sustainability that we've learned about, including design from an engineering perspective, policy from a legal perspective, and financial resources both from the private and public sector in order to improve the quality of life for all the citizens of DC. At the end of the day, the health of Rock Creek Park will be determined by the actions of the citizens of DC. Only we have the ability and willpower to improve the quality of this landscape to be enjoyed by all.